Good day and welcome back. Or if it's your first time here, of course, welcome to the channel. We have another bed that's been sifted and the borders replaced. And so that's what I want to tell you about now in this video. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Well, this is Tuesday, August the 27th, I think it is. I dug up some of these potatoes. This is the red thumb. And I was disappointed in the... I'll put the clip in here. I know I got that clip. And show you why I'm disappointed. I want some potatoes for dinner. And let's see what's here. This is the first bed that I planted, and the first bed where the plants are dying back. It's a red potato apparently. Let's take up this first plant here. Hopefully I get bigger potatoes than that. A few potatoes, but they're all really small. What was it? Oh, they're red thumb potatoes. Making no wonder. I don't think the thumb potatoes grow very big anyway. It's a matter of, are they plentiful? Okay, because I want some for tomorrow as well, so let's go for the next plant over. Now with potatoes, as you might remember, I just throw this back on the bed unless I decide to plant something here, because it's only the 17th of August yet. Yeah, they're not very big potatoes, are they? But like I say, I don't think the thumb variety of potatoes are supposed to grow very big. There we go. That was 3 or 4 plants. I think that was 3 plants, and I got some from another one while I was digging up the second one. Tomorrow they forecast quite a bit of rain. So today what I plan on doing is do 2 things at once. Sift through this bed, in which case I get out a lot of the stones, and get out most of those red thumb potatoes, because I don't really want them growing. They're not something that, I mean, I don't want to grow tiny potatoes. They're not worth it to me. This plant here, that's a different potato. Russet, it looks like. But all the other plants were red thumb. Oh, I should have. So, let's start. See? Yeah, the forecast. Ooh, there's a lot of worms though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's a sign of fertile soil. And the plan is to, tomorrow, while it's raining outside, put all these little potatoes into bottles. I'll bottle them up. Pressure wash them off first and then bottle them. Yeah, worms galore. You know, that's it. This one, that's part. I want to kill worms, but soon I ain't going to. There's lots in there. And I don't need video of me going through that entire bed just digging over and over, so I'll bring you back when I'm done. According to that sign, should be the variety superior. I might get a few more red thumb right there. I have a wheelbarrow load of rocks sifted out. And this is what I've been getting. Now, I've got some that are big enough to peel, but most of them are the little small ones that I want to just put in the bottles, not bother to peel them. You see these little holes? Greta, I think I found 2 wire worms. So I don't know how many wire worms are there, but a lot of these potatoes has those holes in them. And that could very well be where the wire worms come from the seed potatoes. Now we are for sure at the superior. This is what the superior looked like. It's almost coming straight out of the ground. It almost looks like a russet potato. I've been putting too much soil in my sifter at a time, and so I'm going to have to rebuild it. I'm breaking down that screen. I do have some more screen material, so nothing serious. But I'm kind of hoping that it lasts for me to finish this bed now. I was putting a lot of soil in it, you see, and then I was going underneath and bouncing it like that, and then it's tearing out the side there. Can't wear gloves when you do this because you'll wear your gloves so fast. And I doubt there's a kind of brand of glove that you wouldn't wear out. So I just put in a shovel or two of soil and sift it, and then put in another shovel or two. Don't think there was any potatoes in this couple of shovelfuls. Yeah, what I'm picking out here is all the worms and throw them back in the bin, in the bed. Well, I have it done, and the rain has not started yet. See, all along this side, the border was completely rotted away, so I'll go and get a long, skinny tree to cut down and make a pole to go along here. And while I'm at it, I might as well do this one over here too, because it's getting well rotted. And I don't know what's up here. I do have a fairly good board down the back there that's still good enough to be the end of the bed. So that's all I got. I'll put on so that's regular eyesight. I got some nice potatoes that are the superior, but I never got very many. That's a abysmal harvest, that is. Hopefully it picks up better than that in the other beds. So now, we'll take our mini chainsaw. Those batteries are supposed to be charged. We'll go up in the woods and see if we can find some appropriate logs to make the sides of that bed. Look no further. Just as I recorded that, I remembered I cut these logs earlier for that very purpose. And so I've got 4 logs there. I just got to pick them up, bring them down, and I'll cut them off the right length when I bring them down there. That way each log will probably make 2 sides, so I'll have sides for 4 beds. So I'm going to bring you back down with the saw and then I'll come up and I'll bring one of these down. Okay, now I think these two, the bottom end is thick enough that I just put down one log per bed, but when it gets thinner, I think I'm going to want to stack them two to make a side. So I want the bed to be exactly 10 feet long. So that's that one. And we'll cut one for the other side of the bed because while we're at it, might as well do the other side as well. Actually, that bottom is not square. I think I want to cut that square. Now I gotta think for a minute. These are scrap ends from the birch that I have a project for. I don't think I should put a peg right out at the end, but I cut them 1 inch thick. I got 4 pile holes drilled there, and this end pointed. I'll put one in so far from each end. This is old NiCad batteries. Hopefully they have enough charge to put these screws in here. No, I'm going to get the extension cord. Battery powered tools, they're excellent. But if you've worked with them any amount, you know that eventually the batteries give out, and it's just as well to buy a new tool with the that comes with the battery than to buy a battery. Cheaper. So I am in the process of trying to figure out a way around that. But if you're close to a plug-in, the corded ones are still a lot better. Okay, so that turned the log a little bit, so now I can try to do about center. This one's going to be a little bit more difficult. was given 2 hens. Now I have someone to say hello to when I go in the hen house again. When I initially started this, of course I got a big pile on that end, so I need to rake this back here now so that I can get that edge down in place. Might need to get the shovel too to cut out those few weeds. Now, see, I made a mistake when I was initially making these beds. So the beds are not exactly 3 feet wide inside, and the paths aren't exactly 2 feet. So I'm going to make the beds when I remake them. I want to make them all exactly 3 feet inside, and the paths will be whatever the paths are. If I put the peg down right there, it'll be 3 feet inside. But I need to get a shovel to just cut out that bit of vegetation right there. Certainly the shovel's on this end of the bed. Don't have to go anywhere to get it. Part of the hold side. Now, in theory, I should be able to put that in there just perfect. But I wonder if I'll be able to drive the pegs down far enough. That's where they're supposed to be. Right there. That one. Go down this end. So that's a little wide out on that end. I'll put the post down right here. Then when I put the other edge in, I'll line it up with this one. Should have made them shorter, eh? Wonder if the sledgehammer would be better. I figured the sledgehammer would have too long of a handle, so I have this maul, which would be better than framing hammer, eh? Yeah, I'm gonna use it. good enough, I think, because what I'm going to do, I want to get some cardboard now, and I'm slipping under the edge there. I'll fill up this with wood chips, and then I'll level out the soil in the bed. There, I cut the vegetation away from the edge of the other bed. Then I laid down. It's a double layer of cardboard. And now I've got the wood chips put down there. Yeah, I didn't have the camera running just then. And so now I've leveled out the bed. Almost. As I was saying, I can level out this soil. And I took 3 wheelbarrow loads of rock out of there. So how much compost can this take now before it's filled up again? 3 wheelbarrows, right? But being that I've sifted it out, this soil's flopped up right now. You'll see how much it settles down. Anyway, I'll do this side and cut away the vegetation there, see if that log on the end is any good or not. Do the 2 ends and see what happens from there. So the other ones I made 18 inches. These I only made 10 inches long. Now I want to remove this board. It's still usable. I'll see how bad it is when I get it off. But on top of that, I added an extending piece here, so it was never really right to start with. You see, I could throw it down to line something off, but it's all gone right there in the center, right? Now, before I put that next one down, I should take the edging shovel and cut off the edge here. There'll be less a chance of this stuff poking up around the edge of the cardboard. You see, this is a spruce log that's been sitting there for quite a while. Perfectly good. Something like that. And I could just push it in with my feet. That side. this log. I think I need to cut it back a bit more. That was not quite 3 feet, but I won't worry about that. I'll just put it there like that. This one, see, he's pretty rotten, so I'll take that out of it. And I'll cut another piece to go there. I mounted some stakes to this one, and I've got it more than 3 feet because I want it to go on the outside of these side pieces. So I'm going to have to use the maul to drive them in. Like that. Now that I've got this bed all done, I'm just going to get some mulch for this year and give it a good thick layer of mulch for the winter. And next year we'll see how much compost we're going to put on it. So thank you for watching, and I shall once again see you in the next video.